MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Carlos Carrasco is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big-time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour, but the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
He's set. Here it comes. Jazz Chisholm is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Nemo. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas.
1-0.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. The average for him at 267 on the year. 4 home runs and 32 driven in. The 1-0.
Nope, outside.
One out, nobody on. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The 2-2. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. first pitch on its way. He grounds it sharply to third. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Anibal Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Now to the plate, here is Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So here's Jeff McNeil. And he fouls this one off. He comes in at 262 on the year, 11 home runs and 47 RBIs. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1 and 2. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of work.
Next for the Mets, Dominic Smith, entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark. First pitch on its way, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end. Now at the plate, here is Jesus Aguilar. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on the way. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is good. The third base.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing at the top of the order. But he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
In now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. A dozen home runs and 42 runs batted in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Conforto in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
And now Jesus Sanchez. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in is the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Right side defense aligned perfectly. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Little chopper back to the mound. On the first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So here's Brandon Nemo. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 13 home runs, 57 runs batted in. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Starting to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. So now into the box is Jorge Alfaro. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Waiting on it is Nemo. He's got it 1 away. And with 1 away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. Into the box, John Birdie, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game.
Yeah, he's been swinging it pretty well over the last 10 games or so. Well over 300, and he's someone to watch in this one here.
No balls and 1 strike. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, look at the dive. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Jazz.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jazz Chisholm, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Grounded down the third baseline. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Miguel Rojas is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Chisholm is off at first with 2 away. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man. Now at the plate, James Mcneill brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch on the way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Weak grounder down the line at third. Scooped up, and that's the first out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where he came
from. So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's safe in there.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Second and third here, 1 man out. To short. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ready with the 1-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Cooper retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. Digging in will be Garrett Cooper. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey! Nope. 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
This is swung on and bounced to Mcneill at second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. He's set, and the pitch.
Yeah.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith is under this one. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Now the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
0-1.
And the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Alonso is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit in the air down the right field line, and it's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Pete Alonso. First pitch of the AB now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Hit in the air to right field. Cooper is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 30, Conforto.
So one down, no one aboard. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
And it's quickly 0-2. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. A ball and no strikes. Conforto leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sanchez pauses. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Right to him. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now back, the center fielder, Nemo.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Nemo. Now here's the first offering.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike. Hey!
The set and the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Into the box now, James Mcneill. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Cooper will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Mets. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now the first pitch, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
This is swung on and bounced to Mcneill at second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Next to stand in is Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
Hey. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The center fielder, number 5, John Birdie.
So next to bat will be John Birdie. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1. Counts 1 and 0.
Now the 1-0.
Hey.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
At the plate now, Anibal Sanchez, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch hit the other way out toward right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Marlins lead 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is lifted out to left. Sanchez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Third baseman, number 1, Jonathan.
Next up from New York, Jonathan Villar. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Jeff Mcneill. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Jazz Chisholm.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Line hard, deep into left. Smith is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now back.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Garrett Cooper. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
No strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
Skied into straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. One left for Miami. Our score remains 2-1. And now in the box, Dominic Smith. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The left fielder, Dominic Smith.
First offering on its way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Anderson is over to take a look at it. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball that's outside.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Alfaro gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Smith retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So here's Pete Alonso as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2. Back up the middle, scooped up, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Next up, Michael Conforto. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. fouled away. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding in is Brian Anderson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now here's the first offering. And that's in there for a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now back, the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Next to hit is Jesus Sanchez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Swing and a liner. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. So the next to bat will be Jorge Alfaro. He bounced out last time up. Now the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Inside and low. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air down the right field line. Conforto is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Miami down in order. They're down 2-1. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hit sharply on the ground. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Jeremy Jeffress comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nemo. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Fouled straight back. Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Nemo with an even count of 2-2 now. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Into the box now, James McCann. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Luis Guillorme will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Luis Guillorme.
Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now the first pitch. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit to first. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. The 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Edwin Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Now at the plate is John Birdie. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
First delivery to him. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Isan Diaz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 1, Isan Diaz.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 6 home runs and 8 runs batted in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
And he's back in standing. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate now, Jazz Chisholm.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball and a strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Birdie, the runner at second with one away. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Marlins lead 1. They trail it 4-1. Zach Thompson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 74, Zach Thompson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Now here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1. That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat. To the plate now, Alonso. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he takes strike two.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. Down.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. But add on one more. Now it'll be Garrett Cooper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Right fielder, Garrett Cooper.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 misses off the plate.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate too late for him to pull a trigger.
Aguilar, base runner at first with 1 out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Seth Lugo answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 67, Seth Lugo.
So here is Jesus Sanchez. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, and you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
Jorge Soler will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Comes in with an average of 265, 27 homers, and 63 runs batted in. A ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to third. Thrower won't get him. And the run will score from second here to make this a 5-2 ball game.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flew out last time up. Here comes the 0-1. Runners are at first and third, one away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box now, John Birdie, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
5-2 the final score tonight. The New York Mets took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Carlos Carrasco earned his 5th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's the first day of September, the final full month of the regular season, and that, of course, means rosters have been expanded. Major League teams can now carry 28 players, so we'll be seeing some fresh faces making their debuts in today's games. But before that all gets underway, here's what happened in the final day of August. Looking first at the NL East, the Phillies put together 10 total hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-3. The Dodgers got 11 hits overall as they pulverized the Braves 6-0. The Cincinnati Reds totaled 13 hits as a team as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 10-4. The Padres launched 3 home runs as they got a road win against Arizona 7-1. The San Francisco Giants combined for a 4-hitter as they got the best of the Brewers at home 4-1. Josh Lindblom grabbed his second win of the year as the Orioles downed the Blue Jays 4-2. Hunter Strickland got his second W of the season, leading Tampa Bay over the Red Sox 4-3. Steven Brault grabbed win number 9 this year, leading the Pirates to a win over the White Sox 3-2. Sean Manaea pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season as the Athletics took care of the Tigers 4-3. Scott Barlow earned win number 7 this season as the Royals got the victory over the Indians 3-2. Luis Arias collected a total of 4 driven in as Minnesota defeated the Cubs 8-3. The Angels sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-1. Lance McCullers Jr. got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10 as the Astros disposed of the Mariners 4-2. The win was their 6th in a row. The Rockies picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 6-2. And that's the show on this first day of September. It should be a fun day of watching all the newly minted major leaguers making their debuts. And don't forget to listen in tomorrow to see how they did.
Mm-hmm.